Hey guys, so these are manicurist tips for making your nails dry faster. And a lot of people don't realize this, I didn't even know this, that regular nail polish usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes to dry, depending on the thickness of the coats applied. And some formulas can take up to 1 hour. So if you're the type of person that doesn't have the patience to sit still because you're not at the nail salon, you're not being forced to keep your hands flat, so you're, going from doing your nails and then doing whatever you need to do afterward immediately, that's why your nail polish will get like dinged, chipped immediately, and polish transferred to your skin because you're moving your fingers around too soon. So I'm not saying you have to sit down for 15 to 20 minutes or an hour in order to make sure your manicure stays perfect, but sheer polish, those are the only ones that tend to dry faster. Dark colors and thick formula polishes are the ones that take forever. Glitter, like the one I have right now, they dry quicker and they're more forgiving when it comes to smudges. Fast drying polishes are formulated with ingredients to promote quicker drying. So solvents that evaporate more quickly, rapidly, and it's usually 1 to 5 minute wait time. And each brand of polish has their own claims, but the general rule of thumb is it's best to avoid touching anything for 15 minutes to be on the safe side, even if it does say, quick drying. So a lot of salons use dryers that are on the manicure table. If you do not have a home dryer installed on your table or wherever you like to do your DIY mani-pedi, put one layer of polish and just let it dry while working on the other hand. And then you can use a hair dryer in a cold setting when you're in a rush. If you want to expedite the drying process in another way, you can use a protective seal, like quick dry top coats. Sometimes they're pricey, but they're worth it. OPI has one called Drip Dry, and it's the lacquer drying drops for $14. These accelerate the drying time, and they give you a glossy finish. So as long as you're not dead set on a matte mani, that should work for you. Still, you want to remember to wait a couple minutes after applying the polish for it to partially dry before applying the top coat. And then, or whatever top coat you prefer. For my favorite actually is the gel. I like the gel top coats. That way, chipping takes a lot longer to happen. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes salons put too much gel on my nails, and so I've resorted to doing gel at home. That way it doesn't take forever to get it off, because I hate it when they have to drill it off. That just goes to show that the person either doesn't care or is incompetent or is new at what they're doing, because there's no reason why my first gel was, done well, and then the second place I went to get gel done, it was like way too many coats, and the first person who did it, they didn't need a drill to take it off. The second person that did it did. And I was like, this is crazy. I should have known not to let her keep going, because she just kept going and going. I was like thinking to myself while she was doing it, I was like, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, I will never go to a salon again because of people like that. It's kind of like the equivalent of getting your hair trimmed, but really they just want to chop all your hair off, which took you years and years to grow. I will never go get a trim from a salon again, period. They're too shameless. They don't care. So I care. So if you've experienced the same type of issues that I've had from going to salons, this is for you. If you've gotten lucky, because I've had great results at hair salons and nail salons, but the people that have given me bad results, those are the people that make me want to do everything by myself. Okay, so anything else? Make sure your nail surface is also 100% dry before putting any polish on, and that means no oil residue or anything like that. There's another quick dry nail polish by Olive and June. If you just do a thin layers as well, that can also speed up the process. So I like to roll my nail polish bottles in my hand. I don't like to shake them all the time. It depends on what kind it is. If it's like glitter, I don't care if I shake it, but if it's a opaque color, then I like to roll it between my hands so that it's a smooth application. You don't need to like glop it on. Even when your nail polish feels dry to the touch, it's still vulnerable to smudging or denting until it fully dries. It dries from the outside surface to the nail. So even though it may seem dry with a gentle touch, the underlying layers of the polish, that's the part that hasn't completely dried. And so if you assume your nails are dry after applying the top coat without allowing sufficient time, that can also cause smudging. So top coats usually have a faster drying time, and so that creates the false illusion, the false security, the impression that you're ready to go and do whatever you want with your hands. At that point, it's not necessarily true, so be careful with that. The best advice, obviously, is make sure that you have a lot of free time to sit around when you decide to do your nails. So whether you're the type of person that watches TV or you're listening to an audiobook, that way you can, you know, stay occupied without feeling the need to move your hands around too much. If you're like me and you have accidents and smudges on your nails easily, because I am very active, and you know, with Geminis, we've ruled partially we've ruled the hands, right? So I'm usually moving my hands all the time when I'm done doing my nails, because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like self-sabotage. I'm so used to doing it that it's become a belief system, apparently, on a subconscious level. So this video is for me too, not just you guys. But yeah, the manicurists, a lot of times they actually recommend, like what I've been using a lot of the time, is those gel polishes. But then also, I didn't mention this yet, press-on nails. And I like the kind of adhesive that's the glue that's liquid, but they also have the sticker adhesive, so that way it's easy removal. I don't know about you, but I love short nails because they're more practical. But when I was younger, somehow I made the long nails work, but now that I'm older, I don't have the patience to make long nails work. So if I do want to have the long nails, I will do press-ons, and that way I get the best of both worlds. But I also really like the sticker adhesive. That way you can take them off the same day you put them on, and then you could put them on again whenever you're ready to put them on again. I don't like the liquid glue, excuse me, as much as I used to, because then you can't really take them off the same day unless you want to do a little bit of damage to your natural nail bed, and that's pain. So those are my tips, and let me know any nail trends that you guys want to see for 2023. I know there's something out there for everybody, and we all have our own preferences, but shout out to Meghan Markle and the royal family for making short nails great again.